Konnichiwa, Närcon goers and Vtuber fans all over the world. This is Fuwamay, Vtuber Valhalla's resident social media manager. Wow, pati pati pati. And today, with me in the studio, I have the really wonderful and adorable Pleiades Lillie with me. Hello, Lillie.
Hello! Hi! I am Pleiades Lillie, and I'm here to be interviewed.
Yeah!
I am a magical girl VTuber, and I'm actually pre-debut, so stay tuned for my debut in September! Yeah!
I got a sneak peek of the model that she will be debuting, and I
Yes,
can
she did.
assure all of you watching that it is very worth the wait. You will enjoy it. This is a threat.
You will enjoy it.
I'm very happy that we actually managed to find time to do this little interview.
Yeah, for sure. It's a little last minute, but we're doing it. We're doing it.
Finally. You're gonna be the very last interview I do for this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Stop.
I've tried
You
to
will
get
remember me
like
forever now.
yeah. I mean, I try to remember every single VTuber I've gotten to talk to, and it's been such a blessing and so fun. Just like getting to know people and yapping with cute girls, you know?
I'm sure. I am too grown.
Yeah. I'm in a very privileged position like that, and I'm 100% using it to my advantage by sliding into the DMs.
Understandable.
But do you want to do a little bit more of a self-introduction, or is that generally what you kind of like default to? For example,
it really depends, because I feel like if I was to talk about myself, there's a lot I can say, and I feel like it becomes an info dump.
No, but that's good though, right?
Okay,
that's the point. This interview is about you. Yes.
Yes, hello everyone. Once again, my name is Pleiades Lillie. I am a pre-debut VTuber and a magical girl, but I'm all about storytelling, positive vibes, and I play pretty much anything that piques my fantasy. I love to sing, and I have very, very big dreams. So just, you know, I'm gonna be doing big things. Yes. Maybe 3D one day. Maybe.
Oh. I personally love magical girls so much. They are so
me
nostalgic.
too.
They're my childhood. Not gonna lie, one day I also want a magical girl outfit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's one of my goals. It's harder for me though, because I make my own models completely from scratch, both like art and rigging.
So cool.
Yeah. Thank you. So like whenever I want to do like, you know, a new model or an outfit, I gotta like, you know, draw it myself, rig it myself, so it takes a lot longer.
Lock in.
I gotta hashtag lock in. I've just not had the time recently.
Yeah, and I get that. I have a friend who also does her own model, both rigging and art, and oh my god.
Yeah.
It's
It gets very sweaty.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's very time consuming too.
Enough about me.
Okay.
What do you do? What is the kind of content that you do? Because I know that you're very like deliberate with your content from what I've understood.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, so right now, actually mostly just doing kind of what piques my fancy, as I said, and kind of like what fits the schedule up until the debut, because my main priority is not streaming right now, but I still stream way too much. But essentially, on debut, I'll be a little bit more deliberate because I'll be doing a lot of event-based things. But until then, I'm playing stuff like Minecraft with, you know, like the big VTuber server, the VSMP2, if you heard about it.
Oh, yeah.
There's like 150 VTubers on that server. It's crazy.
It's amazing from what I've seen.
Playing a lot of that, brain rotting a bit too much. And then on top of that, honestly, like, I really like survival games. I'm like so into survival games. They're so much fun. And I tend to be pretty good at them. So I'm definitely playing a lot of that. I really like horror games, but it's been a while since I played those. And I really like Soulsborne games. I'm actually so obsessed with them.
Oh, damn. She a gamer for real, guys.
Yeah. I'm the kind of person that like, I want to challenge myself in Soulsborne games. So I'll do like a no armor club only run kind of thing.
Oh god.
It's fun. Yeah. Default bonk bonk. And default
bonk bonk.
No armor. Ooh.
Oh my god. Have you played Breath of the Wild?
I have not actually. Oh my god.
I feel like you would enjoy the whole
Probably. Yeah.
Because it kind of like combines the whole survival thing, and you're also able to just go no clothes bonk bonk on the final boss immediately,
really?
you know? Yeah. I've seen so many people doing that ever since it came out.
I guess I should.
Yes. It would be very fun. It's
Yeah,
also just a really lovely
I
game.
didn't have a console or a PC when it came out originally, so I never got to play it.
I mean, it
Yeah.
is a Nintendo Switch exclusive, so there's
Yeah.
that. But okay,
I
so
do
you
have a
do a
Switch
lot of
now.
like just streaming casually right now,
Yeah,
but you're
for now.
revving up for your debut. So where can we find you if we want to catch you live when you're streaming then?
So I stream on both Twitch and on YouTube at Lillie on Twitch and Pleiades Lillie on YouTube. I originally started out on Twitch, so it's a bit hard for me to leave it, but I think in the future, with everything I've got planned after debut, YouTube will be the better platform to catch me on, because I'll be doing everything from original music to song covers to very, very, heartfelt, like cinematic story videos and stuff like that. So
That's really,
yeah,
really cool.
I'm
Wow.
so excited.
So exciting. You have to tell us a bit more about that actually, because you mentioned earlier that you have like this whole strategy in your head, I guess, or maybe you've even written it down, like where you have a plan for your content and your social media journey going forward, I suppose. Tell us about that, because that's super interesting.
So pretty much like back in the day, I used to stream and then I quit at one point because I wasn't really happy only playing video games. And so ever since, my journey has been all about like finding like the path that I can be really happy creating content on. And that's when I discovered something named transmedia storytelling. And transmedia storytelling is like really, really cool. It's basically like when you have an overarching story and you use different media, different technology, and all of these things in order to tell like the story. It can be multiple different stories that all tie into one. So it's essentially telling a story using different like methods of telling it. It can be telling the same story but adding more depth to it by like telling it in different ways. So that's why like for me, on debut, I'll have like a really extensive like prologue cinematic story that really, really like explains like where I came from, what I've been through, and that sort of thing to the audience, but also sets up this like feeling of like hope, because I actually am chronically ill. And so I've been chronically ill since I was 14 years old, and I was never able to finish school and all of these things. And it's been a really, really difficult thing for me in my life. And so VTubing and streaming is like what kind of saved me from being like very lonely and not really having like a lot of contact with people outside, because I stay at home a lot. So being able to kind of like have this outlet and be creative has like it already helped me back then. But then being able to kind of communicate to my fan base like, hey, like if I can find something that I can do that keeps me going, then so can you. It doesn't mean that my audience also needs to become streamers or anything like that, but I just want to inspire hope in the same way that I was inspired and stayed hopeful despite everything that I've been through and still go through on a daily basis. So when I want to do a story, it's not just because I want to have a fancy lore and everything, because everything in my lore and the story that I like to tell is like a fantasy like version of everything I've been through. So yeah, so it's like an important story for me to tell, but also I'm hoping that it will make an impact on the people that see it. And obviously, I think, honestly, like VTuber lore videos are a bit overrated. I don't think it's necessary unless you're going to stick to doing that kind of thing, like long term, but that's exactly what I'm doing. So yeah, so I'll be kind of having like a story going on like throughout my entire like after debut. There will be multiple events. I'll be having my debut story, an original song, and many other fun things kind of going live. And then shortly after, I'll be doing a event based around my mascot that also has an original song and a story introduction, so that people get to know them and like why are they here? Why are they like on this journey with me and that kind of thing. And then every time I'm debuting something new, there will be like a new story addition, be it a side story or part of like the main storyline, if that makes sense. So everything is very deliberate in that sense. And then everything like is very, how should I say, there's like a strategy to it, because like one of the key parts about like being a streamer is about knowing how to garner hype, and garnering hype is really difficult.
Yes,
especially because like you can do like a big event and that's super hype and people like it, but then things die down again, and you can't just do the same thing again, because
how do you maintain the momentum?
Yeah, exactly. So you need to maintain the momentum, and sometimes that means doing something fresh and new again. But if you do the same kind of event, people are gonna be like, "Oh, I've already seen this before," you know? So the key is to kind of find different ways to appeal to your audience and really like surprise them, and kind of focus on different part. So like, what do they want? So debut is all about like something new, something surprising, something impressive, but also a way for them to connect with me and who I am. And the mascot event would be like a way to give them like this sense of belonging, like they're part of this story. It's not just me that is doing all the fancy stuff. They're also part of this kind of thing. And also just make them feel like they're appreciated, because they are. They've been supporting me for years. So I really want them to feel that. So I think it's really important to kind of give them different kinds of experiences with time and understand like how you're targeting that at them, you know?
Yeah, that is so cool, honestly. Like having such a well thought through idea of the kind of content you want to do, because I feel like a lot of content creators just in general, not just even VTubers, are kind of just like largely lost at sea, unsure of where they want to go and what they want to do. So I feel like it's super duper cool and admirable to have this like plan, you know?
Thank you. I don't know if it's gonna work out. I won't know before it's like live and happening, but I think it's like I should have a lot of faith in it, because it is a good idea.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
hopefully
It's super
the people
cool.
that it appeals to will find it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it will. So you have a lot of like goals for the future, obviously, then.
Yes, pretty much.
But you also mentioned before that you have like been streaming before. Depending on if you want to like, you know, specify or not. How long is it that you've been streaming exactly for then?
So I've been streaming since September 21st, 2019.
Oh my gosh.
I first became a VTuber in February 2020, but I didn't call myself a VTuber. But like 2.5 months into that, I started using the VTuber like label. So I had a 3D model back then, and then I officially like joined the VTuber community because I wasn't like super like knowledgeable. I was like, oh, I kind of want to be a VTuber, but I mean that seems like a lot of work, you know? Because like back then, most VTubers that were well known were like the corpos, you know?
Yeah.
So you know, I was like, I didn't feel like I could compare myself to like the VTubers and the corpos, and therefore I felt like, oh no, I'm not a VTuber. But I did eventually become a VTuber because I gained a lot of friends within that space in those couple of months. And when I joined the VTuber community, oh my god, it was so much fun, and I made so many friends there. And I think that, you know, being able to kind of fall in love with this medium, it really meant a lot to me, because when it comes to streaming, it's all about like finding like how do you want to go about it, and like what you put into it is what it will be, right?
Yes.
So I think it's very important to like find a medium of content creation that you really, really like and you can stick with for a long time. And I also think that VTubing is like a really, really great way to actually like, I guess, like be yourself, not just because you have a model and you're hiding behind it, but more it's like I'm allowing to like just be fun and be silly and be all the things that I can find is a bit difficult maybe on the day-to-day. So when I'm streaming, that's just me like letting loose and doing everything I want to do and just having fun. But obviously there's always going to be like that, like, oh, I need to make an effort, so I'm anti-training and everything, you know. But
you get to show your true colors without feeling
exactly
like inhibited.
Yes, and I'm a massive weeb as well, so
hell yeah.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Weebs, or VTubers rather, who aren't weebs as well, are few and far in between. Let's be real.
I've actually heard about some people that are VTubers that do not watch anime at all, and I think that's very interesting.
It truly is. It's kind of like, how the hell did you end up becoming a VTuber then? I'm so morbidly curious.
I wonder if they think about VTuber models like the Bitmoji.
Oh god, no, that's cursed. Oh, I feel like maybe it's people who like potentially started out with like VR chat and kind of that kind of stuff,
for sure,
you know?
For sure.
Since that's not necessarily just like for weebs, but it could be for all kinds of people.
It's
maybe.
pretty adjacent for sure.
Yeah, definitely. It's very interesting though.
It is.
How did you actually, you've been a VTuber for a long time then, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
By all measures, basically. Like, I feel like anyone who got into VTubing pre-Hollow EN, that's like OG, especially in the international like English-speaking scene. Yeah, exactly. Hi! Oh my god,
Hi,
that's so
I'm a
cool. You're so
veteran.
cool.
Hello.
Oh my god, I'm such a huge fan. Wow. No, but seriously. But also, like, how did you end up getting into VTubing then?
Well, I did discover VTubers like, cause like I was never like a camera streamer or anything like that. I was always like a voice only streamer. And I happened to have like a little PNG of myself as like a magical girl, because I was like obsessed with magical girls, and I really like the Star Guardians and like League of Legends and that kind of thing.
Same. Oh my gosh.
So I had like I commissioned like a friend of a friend to like just draw me in like a custom like Star Guardian outfit pretty much, and that was like the picture that I would use for a while. And then when I eventually had like the money to kind of get emotes and that kind of thing, I got emotes and I started using my emotes in like the overlay in order to kind of like represent myself. And that's, I guess, where the surprise is. Not every VTuber does this, but a lot of VTubers do this and some VTubers do not. But Lillie is entirely based on my IRL self.
I mean, kind of same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like everything is just me IRL technically and always has been. So yeah. The blonde hair, green eyes, freckles, there's pink at the ends of my hair. Yeah. So I've always just been, themed around myself, and I kind of stuck that way, when I became a VTuber too. So, but I know I saw like a lot of streamers around at the time. There were like a bunch of smaller indie streamers that were like VTubers or VTuber adjacent. And when I discovered more about VTubing, I also discovered Hololive, and I was like, whoa, this is so cool. And I've always been a really, really massive fan of like idols and that kind of thing. So, that contributed.
Same. I also love idols.
So, yeah. But I think maybe the best way to explain this is I was like looking around on the face rig workshop on Steam, and I found this like hot blonde ikemen VTuber model. And I was like, oh, this looks like fun. And then I used it on stream, and I would like try to like talk really deep, but it was really lame. And chat was like, ha ha ha, so funny. Yeah, I would talk really deep. I was like, hello guys, it's me. It's me, Lillie.
I love that. That's fantastic. Lillie, gender bent.
Oh wow, yeah. No, I asked them what they wanted to call him, and for some reason they chose the name Jerome.
Jerome?
And that still haunts me to this day.
Oh, do they still call you Jerome sometimes?
Sometimes. And I'm like,
oh
shut
my God.
up. Can we be done with this? It's been years. Stop.
It's the cross that you have to bear, I'm afraid, man.
Oh, man. I'm like, no, we should name him something else, like Leon or like Leonard. I don't flipping know, like something that sounds like Lillie. Like, yeah, Leo. I don't know.
No, but Jerome is funny. That's why it's
that
stuck.
Is true.
Yes.
That is true.
And the more a streamer is against something, the harder the chat will hit them with it.
That
you
is
can't
true.
escape. Like, yeah. It's just because chat loves being little shits.
No, they're evil.
They're evil. They truly are.
Evil.
They love teasing.
Yes, they do, especially on Twitch.
Yes. Twitch chats just love to be little gremlins who bully their streamers so much. Goodness gracious.
They find a lot of entertainment in it.
Yeah, they do. I feel like generally YouTube chat is way more wholesome.
Yeah,
you occasionally, you occasionally get like weirdos,
so nice.
But they're just so genuinely nice. And it's like, oh my God, look, Twitch chat, why can't you be like them?
Exactly.
Nah. Yet another reason to go over to the YouTube side.
But yeah, I stream on both, so I guess for now they will have to fight between themselves.
Yeah. Make them kiss.
Great idea.
Yeah,
I should do that. I should definitely do that.
With your whole transmedia storytelling thing, make a music video or like a little like story time thing where YouTube chat and Twitch chat are star-crossed lovers separated by the sea that is Lillie in between them.
Oh my God, this is
genuinely
great.
I'd watch that actually. Hold
on,
write that down.
Write that down. Actually, do you want to know something funny? It might be a bit inappropriate, but it's funny.
Oh, that's fine. I like inappropriate.
So basically, in my Discord server, a while ago when I was posting announcements, someone would suddenly start using the male pregnant emote.
They do that for me too!
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yes, it's so weird. I don't understand why they do that.
Oh my God. Yeah, so they reacted with that, and they kept doing it. So I was like, okay, guys. So my mascot, my fan base, they're called Starlies.
Oh, that's
I was like,
cute.
okay, Starly Empreg one. I'm gonna get a commission. Okay, I'm gonna get a Starly Empreg commission. Ooh. And they were like, no.
Someone would be into that though.
Probably.
It would be me. Hi. No, don't look at me like that. Don't look. I'm sorry. I take it back.
Oh.
I said nothing. No, don't look at me with those judgeful eyes.
I mean, you do you. No, come back here. Hey, come back here. We're in the middle of an interview. Come on.
Okay, that's shit, fair. But okay, I feel like we've been talking for a fair bit, but like,
Yeah.
I also just wanted to mention, you told me before we started this interview that you've actually been to Närcon before.
Yes, I've been to Närcon.
Yeah.
I actually used to cosplay quite a bit. So I've been to Närcon with my Scandinavian gang, my friends. The thing is, I went on like a language trip to Japan when I was like 17 years old.
Oh my god, I wish I could have done that.
And because of that, I befriended quite a few like Danish and Swedish and people, and we have like stuck around as like a friend gang ever since. We
That's
used to
so
celebrate New
cute.
Year's together every single year and that kind of thing. Like we'd travel to one of the people that are hosting, and we just watch anime like every day, and then our sleep schedules will get so messed up and that kind of thing. And I'd be cooking food because I'm pretty good at cooking and that kind of thing. So yeah, so I've been to Närcon. I would go with that friend group and we would be cosplaying together. We would go to panels. We would go to the karaoke. I definitely remember spending a lot of time in the karaoke rooms.
Yeah, I did that last year. It was really nice.
It's so much fun. I haven't been able to go to Närcon since like before COVID though, so it's been a while.
Yeah, sadly.
I hope I can go again soon.
Yeah, maybe next year.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun, but also sad. My first time going to Närcon was 2019. And I was kind of just like, oh my god, this is amazing. This is so fun. I really want to go next year. Bam, COVID.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
did I go in 2019? I think I went in 2019.
Oh, you did?
I think so. If I remember correctly, I went in 2019.
Oh my god, maybe we met each other. Ooh.
Oh wait, maybe we did. We didn't know. Ooh. But yeah, it's kind of crazy like how back then like I was like lining up to meet like the cosplayers that I liked and that kind of thing, and now I'm going to be a guest at Närcon and have a meet and greet and everything. It's kind of crazy how that works, you know. I would have never imagined that back then.
They grow up so fast.
Yeah, they grow up so fast.
Gosh, Närcon is soon as well. It's just like in two. Oh god,
yeah,
it's like in 2 weeks.
Like 2 weeks.
Oh fuck! Oh no, the passage of time. No.
You have a lot to do before then.
Oh yeah, so much. Holy moly, we have so much planning to do.
I wish you the best of luck. Oh,
thank you. We're gonna need it.
Yeah. Oh my god, no.
For everyone watching this interview, both at Närcon and afterwards over on YouTube, make sure to go and check out Lillie. She is such a sweetheart. And I mean, obviously, look at her. You've seen this interview. Definitely go and check her out and support her, especially in preparation for her big debut in September. Have you revealed it, or like have you announced it?
Not like properly officially.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna do it closer to the date with like a proper announcement video. So, but I've told my Starlies that it's happening in September, probably on the 21st of September, which is the same date that I started.
The 21st
night of September. But yeah, it's the same day as I started back in 2019.
Oh.
So it's kind of like a heartfelt day for me, if that makes sense. It was the beginning of everything.
Yeah, and now you're here. Love that.
And now I'm here.
Yay. Well, I wish you all of the luck for your debut, and it will be really fun seeing you at Närcon as well. And thank you again for doing this interview. It's been really fun getting to talk to you.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Hope to see you guys at Närcon.
Yeah.
We're in chat later.
Yay. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.